works really hard. Anybody give a round of applause for Pepito? I actually had to get into that suit a few times. It gets hot in that suit.
Get out the camera, right?
Actually, what you gotta do, right? We argued about it. I'm like, dude, you get in it. I'll pay you $100. Like, dude, I'll pay you $150. At 21, I had to wear that suit a few times for a few parties, and it's hot in there. But I knew it was for a good cause. I knew I had to do it. You gotta do what you gotta do. Life is not a dress rehearsal. This is it. It's not about what happened 5 days ago. It's not about what happened 3 months ago. It's not about what's gonna happen tomorrow. It's about what's going on today. What are you doing with your life today? This is actually my sister's favorite quote, but we've lived by it for a very, very long time, and we still do every day. What you decide to do, what you want to do, needs to happen today. So you want to make sure what you're doing with your time. You want to know what you're doing with your time, and you gotta, get it done. Introduce you to Pepito's Ice Cream. A little bit about us. We grew up. We have 6 sisters. Who has more than one brother and sister? Right? Who's Latino in this room? Right? So we gotta use our resources. If it's a brother or a cousin or a tío or a tía, then that's what we did here with Pepito's Ice Cream. We opened up in 2007. And we started with just unique flavors, caramelized with corn, Mexican hot chocolate. And it was really hard. I mean, we had to really invest a lot of money, and this was money borrowed from one of my uncles, and just come on, it was an idea. We just had an idea, and we obviously talked people into it, and we're like, oh, I'll hook you up later when I'm rich, this and that. I'm like, okay, here's $100, $150. And so we raised enough money, opened up an ice cream shop, got Pepito going, and then ended up just starting to work out of the ice cream shop. And our mission has always been keeping traditions alive. If we don't continue our traditions, which is the foods that we eat, as you get older, you're gonna lose it because you're in America, right? So that's why we decided, you know what? Who's gonna make Mexican hot chocolate later on? I wasn't drinking it anymore. My mom wasn't living at home. I was like, oh my God, I'm not gonna have tortillas. Who makes tortillas at home? Oh, come on. My mom stopped making them and she's like, I'm just gonna go buy them, right? Well, at the end of the day, it's your responsibility to keep the traditions alive. And if you don't, then you're only going to be eating burgers and fries. I'm serious. So that was our purpose. And then this is a really sad one. The economy hit, and we actually were making about $1,000 a day. And we were like, woohoo! This was awesome. We like ice cream. And then the reality hit. The economy hit, everyone was like, do not buy anything, everyone was having a panic attack, and we lost a lot of money. We were making $50 a day. And we couldn't pay our girls, we couldn't pay ourselves. She was doing a lot of free labor. She was upset, because I was working for free. But when we closed, we still had a lot of followers. When we closed, people were still calling us. And asking us what time we closed or what kind of flavors we had. So instead of saying we were closed, we decided to say, hey, you know what? We're going to go ahead and deliver to you. We're going to go ahead and cater to you for any birthday party, for any school parties that were happening. We went to this Eat Real festival in Oakland, and when we went there to hand out the last of what we had of our ice cream right after we closed. And we met this guy. Well, actually, this guy was walking around our booth while we were handing out ice cream. And he kept coming back to the booth and asking for more ice cream. And after about 2 hours, this guy had about 10 scoops of our ice cream, and he was standing by our booth. And I went up to him and I said, sir, did you want to buy a bucket from us? And he said, no, you know what? I love your ice cream. And I was like, that's great. We love it too. We love it. He's like, no, I really love your ice cream, and I would love to invest. And I would love to put your product in our shelves for Whole Foods. I'm actually one of the distributors for Whole Foods for California. And I was like, wow, this is great, right? But the reality of the entire opportunity was that not only did we have to close the shop, we had to fire 3 of our girls, and we lost $200,000. That's a lot of money. Who thinks that's a lot of money? And not only did we lose a lot of money, we were broke. Like, we had no money. Like, we were crying for a long time. We were really devastated because this was where we would hang out. This is where our family would go have some tortas. We also had food there. So it was like there was nowhere to hang out. So when it really hit bottom and we really, really bummed out, This opportunity was great, but we had no money. So we had to figure it out. So when the world says give up, hope whispers, try one more time. Who believes in that? Right? You have to hit the floor so hard sometimes that at the end of the day, you can't give up. Now, I was over it. I'm a little older than my sister. Okay, way older than my sister. And I told her, I'm over it. I'm done. Close the shop. I'm going to go get a job. I'm going to go back. And then this brainhead over here, excuse my French, she was like, no, how could you give up? She's like, we promised my mom we'd get her a car. We promised my mom we'd take her to Paris and this and that and otra cosa. And she was really like, no, we got to do something. So the opportunity came up, and then we said, you know what about that saying that people say, use other people's money? So we're like, oh, that's a good idea. So then we decided to, she went ahead and we decided to just build something new, especially because it was Whole Foods, it's high-end. We needed to cater to, obviously people with money. So we created Abel 19. This is her idea. So I'm the Pepito girl.
I wanted to go with something a little bit more classy. So Abel is after my father's name, who passed away when I was about 9 years old. And 1950s is because a lot of our traditions come from the 50s. A lot of our flavors that we have come from the 50s. And when we started, we had to do a lot of demos in Whole Foods. So I was in Whole Foods doing demos every day out of the week. And I met a lot of people doing that. Because we were a new company, we had to be out. We had to be out and promoting the flavors. We had to let everybody know about our product. And we wanted to make it look a little bit different compared to every other ice cream. When you guys walk into a grocery store, you look at ice cream, you don't see what's in the product. So we wanted something different. We thought about something outside the box. We wanted to go with something clear and a lot smaller. So the two flavors that we have right now in Whole Foods is Mexican hot chocolate and agave cream, which is tequila ice cream. And Mexican hot chocolate is one of our #1 best sellers, and we're really excited about that. There's 2 more flavors that are coming out by the end of this year, which we're really, really happy about. Now our family was invested a lot. My mother was going out to the demos with me. A lot of our sisters helped us out too as well. So it's really nice to have your family involved. It feels really nice when your family's involved.
So this is the moment where this happened to us, and we had a lot of opportunities open to us. But the reality is, it's about you guys, and it's about what you're going to do, because one person can make a difference. Do you guys believe in that? Can one person make a difference in the world? So we ended up putting Mexican hot chocolate and our traditions, our Latino traditions, into the supermarket. That we're the #1 highest Latino ice cream in the market right now. Is that exciting? Is that exciting? If it wasn't for this crazy idea, if it wasn't because she told me not to give up, if it wasn't because she literally begged and said, dude, we can figure it out, let's do it, it would not be happening. We would have been done. Pepito would have been gone long time ago. So, the Wheel of Wisdom. Who wants to play a game?
Yeah!
Come on, guys. Can I have a little bit more energy? Let's go. So look next to you and tell me who you hang out with, and I'll tell you who you are. So look next door. Who's your best friend? Look right next door. Make sure your friend's really super cool. And if they're not, you gotta, figure that one out. Because at the end of the day, it really matters who you hang out with. So is this your friend? You cool? Yeah. Okay, is she gonna stick around for a while? Are you cool? Oh wait, she's shy. I don't know if that's gonna work. a shy young person becomes a shy adult, FYI, okay? So it's really important to check each other. If you guys are really good friends, check each other and say, dude, you gotta be amazing, I wanna be amazing. You really have to make sure who you hang out with. What you think about, you bring about. So take out your notes and your paper, And to us, it's all about quotes. The first quote that was up there was, life is not a dress rehearsal, that's a reality. Okay, you gotta do things today, you can't wait around. So take out, and whoever takes it out faster, we're gonna hook you up. We have prizes up here. There it is. And I know there's a pin in there. It's actually a little booklet, and in the back there's perfect. There's a little book, perfect.
So everybody has to have at least one quote.
Take a minute and write a quote.
One that really means a lot to you, one that you live by. If you don't have one, just make one up.
It could be silly, it could be something that you live by, but it has to mean something to you. So mine is, life is not a dress rehearsal. When I heard it, I was like, wow, that's so true. What am I waiting for? This is it. What's yours, Christy? How many do you have? Okay, who's ready? Who's ready with their quote? They can be short and sweet. They don't have to be these long paragraphs or anything like that.
Life's like walking in the rain. You can either...
Hold on, guys. Hold on.
Oh, you gotta say it louder than that.
Life's like walking in the rain. You can hide or take cover, or you can just get wet.
Yeah. That one? You don't have one. Write that one down for yourselves. Take ideas from other people. Don't be scared to steal ideas. You're really not stealing. Because if they're not getting it done, or if they're not doing it themselves, we're not really stealing because they just didn't do anything about it. Does that make sense?
If life tries to make you quit, fight back. Shh. If life tries to make you quit, fight back.
Love it. Who likes that one? Who has another powerful quote? Write these down. If you guys don't have one, write them down.
Sky's the limit.
Wow. Yeah. I like, and you know what? I like how he grabbed the mic. Sky's the limit. That's awesome. He's like a very powerful guy. Anybody else? You got one?
You gotta do what you gotta do.
You gotta do what you gotta do. You guys are simple and quick, and it's the reality. That's the way. So, anybody else wants to share? Somebody in the back? It's all about sharing, guys. Being shy is not gonna get you anywhere. I promise you. That's okay. Go for it.
I believe that the power is the principle of moving forward as though you have the confidence to move forward. It eventually gives you confidence when you look back and see what you've done.
Woo!
Oh, there's a prize. There's a prize. Give a round of applause for everybody that shared. That's a big deal. A lot of people are shy. A lot of people just don't, are not ready to share, but it's a big deal. Sharing it is caring. It's a big, big deal, guys. Okay, so if everybody has their quote, that's the quote you're going to write, that's the quote you're going to put on your wall. You have to have a vision of what you want to do. So now write down your definition of success. What's your definition of success? Mine, personally, is being happy. Like, if I'm happy, like today, if it's fun and I'm getting free food, and you guys are excited and happy, then I'm happy, right? But for some people, it's like being rich. For some people, is finishing college. Getting a master's degree, having a family, having kids. So write your definition of success, because most people don't even know what success means to them. Does that make sense? All right, so write that down and then share it with us. What's your definition of success, Christy?
My definition of success is living life with no regrets.
That's deep.
It is deep. But to be able to live your life with not regretting anything is powerful. So you got to think about what you do every day too. You got to make sure that you don't make the wrong decisions. You always want to make the right ones. For yourself, of course. All right, who wants to share? This is a big, she shares a lot.
To make a good living with the ones I love.
I love it.
Happiness in life and work.
Okay, that's good. You got to work.
Just to be happy.
Sure, that's a big one. That's a big one.
My definition of success is to do what you love.
Amen. Anybody?
True.
I know you want to share.
Knowing that I did my best.
Healthy, happy, and surrounded by my family.
Thank you, Vicky. How about anybody want to make some money? Because at the end of the day, that helps a lot.
Knowing that I did my best.
You do what you love in life, or you go through life doing nothing at all.
Ooh, yeah.
Anybody else? Oh, come on. One opportunity. There's $100 on the line.
Uh-oh. 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 Oh.
Feeling of accomplishment after knowing that something you've done is
What?
Being happy and having the ones you love around you.
Anybody from the back want to run up here and say something? I have heels on or I'd run out. There you go. Come on, run up. Come on down.
Go.
The will of wisdom. Come on down. Everyone cheer for
Go, 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 go.
There you go.
Success means when you accomplish your goals or your dreams.
Amen.
Nice.
Give her a round of applause to go back to her seat. Woo! That's sweet. It's really hard to share, guys. It's really hard to share. So, okay. So at the end of the day, a lot of people have dreams, but nobody writes them down. Who has written out their dreams? Or a plan? It doesn't matter if it's right now or it has to be today. So you guys have to write your plan on what you want in like today. Like we talk, how come we be lecturing about today? It's today. Today's the day. You guys have to write. So most people that write out their dreams make them happen, and most people talk about it. Who are the talkers? Who knows people that just talk about their dreams? I'm gonna be this, I'm gonna be that, I'm gonna be this, I'm gonna be that. Well, those are just talkers. You know, you got to really do something about it. Go ahead, Chris. This is my favorite one. Never burn bridges. One day the person sitting next to you might be your boss, or you might want them on your team. So be nice, be kind, be friendly. Because you never know. You never know who you're gonna meet when you get older. You never know. Does this guy look like the boss?
Yeah.
And who are you sitting next to? Never know. He might be the boss. He might be the boss. He's ready. He's all dressed up, ready to go. That's a big deal. If I would look around the room and be like, who do I need to hire today? I'd be like, ooh, he looks like he's ready to manage a lot of people, right? So you always have to be on your toes. You have to be dressed up. You gotta have it together. Use your resources. The school and all of your resources are actually right in front of you. You just have to use them. You have to call somebody, talk to your peers, talk to your instructors, and be like, hey, listen, I want to start a business. You know, how to do oil changes. We have an entrepreneur in the back that does oil changes on the spot. Isn't that awesome? He started it a few months ago, and he's getting up and running. He's already making money. He wants to do that quickly. He wants to make money quickly. It's a big deal, guys. So we use New America. Why? This is where we got our money. New America, YBA, ICA, Inner City Advisors. La Cocina was a certified kitchen. We didn't have to go out and get a kitchen. Made in SF, the festivals. People gave us money to make it happen. So you just have to have a good idea. These are the books that we read. We read obviously a lot of books, but these are the ones that we advise for you guys to read. You guys can write them down. The Willpower Instinct. I love that one. It just talks about habits. How certain things are just habits, right? You can change a habit. You can start doing it differently. It doesn't need to be the same way all the time. So that's one of my favorites. Definitely write that down. A good book. The Free Marketing 101. This guy talks about actually how to do everything for free and not spend a dime. And I was like, what? How true can that be? And I was really shocked. Internet, Facebook, giving things away to make it happen. It basically does talk about giving your product away. So we give a lot of ice cream away all the time. I'm about to give like 35 gallons to a school just because. It's like, cool. Number one, I can afford to do it. And number two, it's free marketing for us. So it's a big deal to give things away. This is one of our favorites too. One of our last quotes. Even if you think your idea might be dumb, always remember your ABCs. Always be confident, no matter what it is. You stand up and you have confidence. Doesn't matter what kind of idea you have. You might think it's not a good idea, but just have confidence about it. And if you have confidence, then everybody else around you will have confidence about it. Who's confident in this room? Who's confident in this room? Wow, like 10 people raised their hand. Who's confident in this room? Give it up. This is it. Because if you don't leave this building shy, if you leave this building shy, then we didn't do our job, right? We didn't do what we came to do. You guys have to be confident. If you have doubts about yourself, or even if you think something's not possible, at the end of the day, it's only possible, number one, if you write them down. Number two, if you do something about it today, do some research and talk to your peers. And number three, if you really want to do it. If you don't want to do it, it's not going to happen. So who already has a business plan? See the boss over here, the manager over here, the owner, the CEO already has a plan. What is it?
I want to open up a car shop, like interiors and stuff, sound systems, stuff like that.
Bar shop. He's ready to go. He's of course, right?
Science facility or a bakery.
Nice. The bakery, science facility. My shy girl right here. Not shy anymore. You can't leave this building being shy. I have another 20 minutes. We're gonna hang out with you.
A nail shop, is that what you said? That's a business, CEO of the nail shop. A nail shop, lots of nail shops going on. It's a reality, you know. If you look good, if you feel good, then what? Then you're confident. One more time, who's confident in this room? Who's shy? Oh, no bueno, no bueno. So look at that shy person and be like, get it together, dude. You gotta be confident. All right, thank you so much for having us. If you guys want some more ice, if you guys want ice cream, we deliver. We sell them online. And just talk to us in the back, all right? Thank you so much for having us.
Yeah.